Hey, so today I am talking about anxiety on, um, no, anxiety getting off meds. You might have had anxiety while being on meds, but anxiety when you're getting off meds. And I looked up the definition of anxiety, and it is uneasiness and apprehension. And I don't feel like that quite captures what it is that some of us experience when we have a more severe withdrawal. And it's more like terror. The definition of terror is like intense, overpowering fear. And I was like, that captures it more. So, yeah, I'm going to be talking about that symptom today. So, stay tuned. And also, if you want to meet with me, I am offering my time to meet with anybody going through withdrawal just to support you in that journey, to encourage you, come alongside you, and be a listening ear. And so you can check out in the description is my link. So feel free to click on that and you'll see I have a calendar and you can sign up to have time with me. So about anxiety slash terror. In withdrawal, so I had a acute withdrawal and it was prolonged. So that would be like pause, post, or a prolonged acute withdrawal experience. And it was really brutal. And some of you also experienced that. And I'm just here to encourage you that it doesn't last. That is like, please take those words to heart. It doesn't last. It really does not last forever. And it feels like it's forever, but it's not going to last forever. So I wrote like a little bit of a description down. Feel that the anxiety that I felt while in withdrawal was like a completely afraid and in terror. It was like a train going over a bridge, falling off the tracks. My life felt and appeared to me like absolute impending doom and disaster, maybe irrecoverably so, nightmarish. This was what seemed to be completely real to me, what my emotions and perception, sense of horror. There were circumstantial troubles, but the medication withdrawal threw really dark, creepy, eerie lighting on everything. So dark, so unrelenting, felt like a horror movie, felt like impending doom. And if you have anything like that, I just want to tell you that it is your perception of reality is so dimmed. It's like if somebody turned down the lights, it's so down dark because you don't have the happy hormones. You don't have the normal regulating hormones that keep the lights on, that keep the perspective. And so everything looks so much darker. So this is a withdrawal symptom and it doesn't stay. As your brain is healing and recovering, this symptom goes away. It just goes away naturally on its own and your perspective shifts. So you might feel like this is your new normal or that this is what reality is. This is like what has happened to your life and is a forever state, but withdrawal is a temporary state. It may be prolonged, like if you had a cold turkey, got off your meds really fast, or you tapered really quickly, whether it may have been under a doctor's supervision or not. But many of us have experienced terrible mental anguish getting off of our meds. And that is not because it is the original condition. It is not because you have some lifelong condition. Getting off the meds themselves brings on all kinds of symptoms. And that's simply because your body has become dependent on that medicine for its hormonal normal, for all of those balances of your emotions, the medication has been supplying. And so it's like the nerve endings and everything has to regrow. And in order for you to have a new sense of balance and normal and perspective and have all of those happy hormones. And so to regrow, it takes time. And so that's why it feels horrible in the meantime, is because it's just regrowing and it takes time. And so I just encourage you, just take heart. Your body is healing. Your body will restore and things can grow back and you can be feeling a lot different. And your whole perspective on your life can be completely different. And things can resolve that you can't maybe picture right now because you don't have that ability to like think maybe of creative solutions or opportunities, but it doesn't mean they can't happen. So just take heart that it's not as bad as it seems, even though at the same time, withdrawal is really painful. So I validate that it feels absolutely horrible and unrelenting. And the feeling of fear, of terror, all of that anxiety can be just awful, so awful. But just take heart that it doesn't stay that way. And then you can be feeling a lot better on the other side of this. I remember when I was in some of the worst of it, I was able to talk with a friend who really helped me, and she had been through a prolonged withdrawal as well. And she said that she had happy hormones. She was trying to explain to me how now she felt normal. She said, "Oh, well, I have happy hormones now, so I'll feel like warm fuzzies making my kids pancakes." And I was just like, what is that? How can you feel happy just making your kids pancakes? Like, I feel doomed all the time and awful and horrible. And so it's just like the lights were down so low that I couldn't. And now today I've come through it. Like, praise God, I've come through it. And I go on walks with my kids and I feel joy and laugh at them. And, you know, as they rollerblade or scooter or bike or whatever. And um, they bring me joy, you know, like just these ordinary moments in life. I just feel joy and gratitude and laughter, and I can sit around the table with them and have a great time having a great meal, like actually thinking about what's happening in the moment. And so that is my encouragement to you. Like, the ordinary things of life you're going to be able to enjoy again and delight in again, and give it time. Just give it time and let yourself heal. If you're in psych med withdrawal, just know your brain can heal and restore. All right, we'll talk to you soon.